Hey everyone, exciting news. We've officially launched the Paranoid Perspective Patreon. If you love what we do, unpacking conspiracies, chasing mysteries, and laughing through the weirdness, now you can support the show and get more of it.
So for as little as $5 a month, you will get exclusive access and extra perks to the episode. Sarah, what do we get with Tier 1?
So Tier 1 is the Curious Minds, and you get a shout out at the end of every episode.
Next tier, this is what you guys really probably want. Ad-free episodes. We don't need those pesky ads that you guys are getting on Spotify, Apple, whatever else. You will get all episodes ad-free along with what else, Sarah?
You'll also get it ahead of time. So before the episode releases for that week, it'll be available for you to watch or listen.
So if you guys are interested, check in the show notes down below, or you can head to patreon.com/the Paranoid Perspective Podcast. Welcome back to the Paranoid Perspective. I'm Jake.
I'm Sarah.
Listener, Sarah's joining a new cult.
Yeah, well, it might not be a cult.
Well, allegedly,
No,
supposedly not. I've watched one YouTube short about this, and off of that 60 seconds, I am convinced it's a cult. But maybe you can persuade me otherwise.
Well, yeah, we'll talk about it. I mean, it could be. It's cult-ish, cult-esque.
Cult light is what we like to do. You know,
Yeah,
when you want
I don't know.
when you want the full body taste of a cult, but you don't want the calories.
Right. Yeah, it's sugar-free.
Okay, what sugar-free cult are we talking about today, Sarah?
We're talking about the Federation of Damanhur.
See, even that sounds like a fucking cult name. Or it sounds like an offshoot of like some rebel alliance in Star Wars.
Yeah. Well, it's a self-sustaining community. That's why it's a federation,
Okay.
I guess.
So that is the Federation part of it is what, or the self-sustaining aspect of a community, you can be called a federation. So if I live off grid with my family and we're self-sustaining, I could call ourselves the Federation of whatever.
You might need a certain amount of people.
Oh, okay.
And also, this is in Italy, so I don't know their rules. But, because, it'd be different than the U.S. I don't know what they classify as a federation, but it's a eco-village.
So not only is it a cult, but it's also a bunch of hippies.
Yeah, it is very hippie-esque. I'm just going to say esque for everything. It's in the Piedmont region of northern Italy. We should visit.
Sarah, we've got a list of, and, eventually we might have to, but I think...
This is going to the top. This is going to the top of the list. Oh, yeah.
I don't know, man.
Because I'm joining.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know if I'll join, but you can join from anywhere. I will say that. You don't have to live there. But if you live there, we'll get into it. But if you live there, you have the most perks, of course. So it's about 50 kilometers north of the city of Turin, 31 miles north.
Okay.
So it's in the foothills of the Alps.
Ooh.
Which would be pretty.
It would be pretty.
And it's bordering the Gran Paradiso National Park.
So we're talking like very picturesque postcardy surroundings.
Yeah, right. Well, Italy. I feel like all of Italy would be pretty.
Well,
maybe. I've never been, but yeah. So this community has its own constitution. Okay. So maybe that's what makes it a federation, I guess.
Okay. So I need a piece of paper saying what the rules are.
Yes. Yep. Well, it's probably the amount of people too.
Okay.
And it does have its own, they have their own currency too.
Really?
Yeah, the credito. Credito, I guess, with a T, not a D. My American accent.
And what is that in the world of the stock market? Like,
I guess it's like 1-to-1 with a euro.
Okay.
They just dressed a euro up. Yeah. And they have their own coded language that only members understand.
Very exclusive.
Yeah. So that's getting into the little cult-ish. They also do have rules around marriage.
Okay.
But it's not, well, I don't know how weird it is, I guess. From what I saw, they don't view marriage as a lifetime contract. It's a renewal. So the two people getting married, they agree to a specific number of years, and then after that time period, they decide to renew it or not.
Interesting.
So I could get down with a yearly review
Yes,
or
welcome.
five-year review.
Welcome, good sir. This is your annual review for your performance of marital duty. We're going to go ahead and break down these bullet points. You've met expectations. You weren't on the high. You were on the high end of meet expectations. You didn't exceed expectations,
Right.
but
No, that's impossible.
yeah, I know. I'm well aware.
I know, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. But so Damanhur translates to city.
Okay. Well, we have a nice name for it too.
Yeah. It's named after the Egyptian city, I guess. Which that city is the site of the temple dedicated to Horus.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. And they do have a lot of like Egyptian artwork at this place. So
Well,
of,
I'm assuming the founder is fond of that culture of the world.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that and like Greek. They have a lot of
That makes
Grecian.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was founded in 1975.
So, I mean,
So,
relatively recent. This isn't like an old
right.
thing.
Yeah, pretty recent by Oberto Araudi.
Man, Sarah, you need
That's
to
how
get
I'm
up on
missing
your
it.
Italian.
But
If you're gonna join this cult, man, you got to be able to sing that language.
well, he's dead now, so that's fine.
It doesn't matter. You're still gonna be there.
They speak English
Well,
too,
sure.
just like a lot of European places. I'll learn Italian. Well, no, I have to learn the special coded language.
Well, but you also have to learn Italian. I don't think they just speak in code all day.
I don't know, maybe. But he is known as Falco Tarasacco.
Why?
I can say that. I don't know. That's what he decided to name himself for the Federation.
So once again, very cult-like. Here's a name that nobody knows where it came from, and this is what you'll call me from here on out.
Yeah, so he made it with 12 of his closest friends. Let's do that. Let's just find 10 other people. I mean, we already have like 10 people.
This is sounding like a cult. We just got 10 people together that share common goals and aspirations.
Yeah. Okay, but now it has communities and centers in Europe, America, Australia, and Japan. I could have found this instead of the other one in Japan.
Well, but then we wouldn't have an awesome first episode of this podcast.
Right.
So.
Right. Yeah. This will be my second foray. I go to Japan to join. Well, I can't go to Italy.
Why can't you go to Italy?
I don't know. I know Japanese.
Well, yeah. I mean,
more than Italian.
You speak the third most Italian. I don't speak any Italian. Like I said, third most. If you guys don't get that reference, you need to watch Inglourious Bastards. Well,
I could learn Italian. I know a little bit of German. Should I add Italian to that?
Well, from my understanding, which isn't a lot, Italian is a relatively similar to like Spanish,
yeah.
Right? So I don't think
Portuguese.
Yeah, Portuguese too. It would be. I don't think it's as hard of a language to learn.
I think Spanish has been really hard for me.
But Japanese fucking wasn't.
Yeah, Japanese was really easy. Yeah. Well, like Spanish, is it Italian too? They have like the gender.
Yes.
Words.
Yeah.
That's hard. Japanese does not have that. They like drop the subject all the time. You don't even need a subject, much less like gendered words. I don't know. But okay, so this Falco guy, he was inspired from a vision to build the next Atlantis.
Jesus Christ, this is Sarah. You're not selling me that this isn't a cult.
Maybe it started as a cult, but now it's a way of life.
Well, even better. They've already got to you.
No, I think it'll be too much to join because you have to like have a local chapter. I'm not doing that. I don't like community-based things.
So it's a pyramid scheme of how you have to join. You have to get 3 others to join with you.
Right. Yeah. He was a former insurance broker before he got this vision.
Okay.
So, yeah. They did build a temple. It took around 15 to 20 years to build.
Okay.
Also, people say they built it by hand.
Well, I mean,
I guess that's why it took so long.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, I saw in that 60 seconds of my life that I'll never get back of that short. I did see the architecture that they are showing is pretty spectacular.
Right. Yeah, I would like to just see it. They let visitors.
Well, Sarah,
We don't have to join.
maybe we can like cult light even lighter by just visiting.
Right. Yeah. I'd say we visit first, and then I'll compare it to the Walmingdong, the
I think
other
it'll be better.
cult headquarters. Yeah, I think this will be better. Well, the other one had a waterfall. So
I mean, if we're selling on the scenic, availability
it's
of the
true.
different cults, the waterfall is a good sell.
Right. But this one seems easier to leave, though, probably. But so while he was building this temple, he started speaking publicly on the nature of the universe, the paranormal, and naturopathic medicine.
Okay.
So to get the following. And he also created courses on meditation and established a process for spiritual liberation and enlightenment.
Are these courses free? No.
I
Okay.
doubt it. Yeah. It's on the website, but I didn't click on it. I think maybe, the first one's free, just like
It's
all these
always the
other
first one's
things.
free.
Right, yeah. Maybe the first two. I don't know. I don't know how much it is. It's probably not as much as like Scientology.
Well, I don't think anything is as much as Scientology, but
Right. So he named it the Temples of Humankind.
okay.
So
Well, at
these
least
are
it's not excluding anybody.
right. It's for everyone, all humankind forever. They're trying to level up our consciousness, is what they say, for the betterment of all people.
You talk about, I was listening to a podcast the other day about like quantum entanglement and how two particles could be, billions and billions of light years apart, but if they're entangled, like they will still be able to like communicate some way back and forth. And then they start talking about like, oh yeah, it would be amazing if, like we just started tapping into this like shared consciousness and there was like no more lies and you could just read everybody's mind. And I'm like, that sounds really fucking horrible.
Well, only if you want to tap into it, I guess.
Well, but if one person taps into it, that's like way more dangerous. It can't be like one
Well, yeah,
or a group
not
of
everyone
people.
needs to.
Yeah, it'd have to be one or all or nothing.
Well, but you don't need to do it like continuously. I feel like that would be awful if you couldn't turn it off. You need to be able to turn it off at least. I don't know. So these are subterranean temples. So everything's underground. And apparently it's the largest underground temple in the world.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Well, they said they have a Guinness World Record for it, but I
Well,
don't know.
prove it. I've never seen it. I'm going to
Should we
do the
look it
flat
up?
earth logic right now. If I haven't seen it, it doesn't exist.
Well, that's why we got to go visit. So these were built 100 feet below ground.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. And they have lots of motifs, of course. If you looked at it, like all the artwork and stuff, the murals they have, looks really pretty. Supposed to be peaceful human collaboration, is what they want
Okay.
conveyed. Yeah. And now I lost my spot. Oh, okay. Yeah. So he started building it August 1970, I guess.
Okay, so he started in 75 and then construction in 78.
Yeah. And by 1991, I guess they were mostly done. But then the Italian police apparently got a tip from the village because they didn't know they were building this.
Ooh, okay. I thought there was going to be like something way more malicious. They just didn't get the proper permits.
Yeah, they didn't get any permits. They just started digging, I guess.
Okay. Bold strategy, but
Yeah. And I guess the temples, because they were underground, they were like well hidden. So the police actually couldn't find them at first. And then actually a state prosecutor threatened them and said they had to show them it or they would start dynamiting the whole hillside to
man, I
collapse
would
it.
have called that bluff so quick. I'd have been like,
Yeah.
do it.
Well, eventually though, they did like see it and supposedly they said how it was so beautiful and it needed to be there that they like retroactively gave them the permits to do it.
I'm not saying that didn't happen. I feel like, though, that might be just part of a bit of embellishment of their story of how it was built.
Right. Yeah, maybe a little bit. But you gotta beef up the origin story, you know?
Well, sure, but I mean, I don't know. It's odd. Like, I mean, obviously, I don't know Italian politics, but I think most politicians are the same. Like, they just care about the money, and they wouldn't just retroactively be like, you know what, this thing that I saw with my eyeballs is just so pretty. Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm sure they had to pay a fine or something.
Yeah.
But now it is listed as a tourist attraction, so we can go as a
How much does it
tourist.
cost?
I don't know. It's also on the website, I think. Should I go to the website?
I
You don't
mean,
look at this?
I don't want to derail your website or your podcast.
Damanhur.org. They have a
It's
.org.
a .org. That's okay.
Yeah. So this is legit. Is that how it works?
Supposedly.
You can study with them. Should we do a class with them?
I will not be doing that.
The Damanhur Academy. Should we do that?
Do I get a certificate?
It's in English. I'm sure you do. Or you
Maybe.
become a citizen, maybe. Well, there's online courses and retreats. Ooh, let's go to a retreat. I've always wanted to do a retreat. It's kind of like yoga retreats, right?
Yeah,
Just
except they
similar.
suck you in and brainwash you.
That's kind of the same thing.
I guess that's true for a yoga retreat. I mean,
I don't know how much it costs. I don't see that actually to visit. I just see study with them. We might have to go to Italy first and
well,
then check it out.
we did do the Vatican episode, so I mean, if we're already
Yeah,
there,
2 birds, 1 stone. The temples of humankind. Here we go. That's loading. This is
magic of
great.
the glory of podcasting, and you're looking on the internet.
Yeah. Oh no, it's in Italian.
Great.
Get it in English. There we go. Oh, visit the store. Is that them to go to it? Internet. Oh, there's a virtual tour actually. We could just do that.
That's lame. I can
I
look at
think you have to pay for that too, maybe.
that's ridiculous. What is somebody with their iPhone or Android just walking you through the temple?
1 day visit. Is this the VR? It's €7.
That's got to
I
be
don't know how
for
much
the
it is.
VR.
It's like $10, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or we can have lifetime access for €18. See, it's not that much then. I don't know about visiting in person, but
Well, I mean, we're going to obviously pay a lot more money to, fly,
yeah,
hotel
right.
stay. As much as I'm sure they would give us a very warm welcome and a place to stay if we asked really nicely, I don't know if I'd want to do that.
Yeah, we could stay in one of their tree houses.
No, not doing that.
Okay. So they have the Guinness record for the largest glass dome, apparently,
Okay.
and the largest underground temple, like I said earlier. I don't
Man,
know.
just crushing it. World records
Yeah,
out of nowhere.
right. Well, it's
Maybe
like
they're
50 years.
well, maybe they're trying to beat the world record for the most lovable cult or something. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. I mean, so far, no one's died from it, maybe,
That you
as
know
far as
of.
we know, right? Yeah. Okay, here's the parts of the temple. There's the Hall of Water,
Okay.
dedicated to the feminine principle. It is in the shape of a chalice and it invites receptivity. So you start there maybe to feel receptive.
I'm going to need to spend a lot of time in there, Sarah.
And then there's the Blue Hall for meditation on social matters and is used as a place of inspiration and reflection.
So if I don't have social matters to meditate on, though, I can't be going in there.
I guess, yeah. Well, social is one of their schools.
Okay.
We'll get to those later. Maybe that's like if you are meditating on that, I guess, I guess it's 3 bodies, their foundation or whatever. I don't know. There's Hall of Earth. This is the masculine principle. So you go there to meditate on the past and future reincarnations.
So they believe in that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And then the Hall of Metals. So this represents the different ages and developmental stages of humankind and the shadow elements of the psyche.
Place sounds really woo.
Yeah, I know. You wouldn't like it, I guess. Then there's the Labyrinth Hall, showing interfaith worship through the centuries, which is trying to unite different cultures and peoples.
Is Mr. Bowie there?
I don't know. We'd have to go. Pay for the virtual tour. Hall of Spheres could do that. Positioned where 3 synchronic lines merge. This is like ley lines.
Okay, I was about to say, you gotta get me learned on synchronic
Right.
lines.
This invites planetary contact and transmission of messages, ideas, and dreams to create harmony between nations.
Like with
They need to be
aliens?
working on that more. Yeah.
Really?
And humans, yeah.
Shit. You might
They
have
got
just told me.
everything. Hall of Mirrors. This is dedicated to the sky, air, and light, solar energy, strength, and life. And there's 4 altars to earth, water, air, and fire in the mirrors.
Okay.
Those are the areas of the temple.
Well, they're just covering the gambit of everything, like you said.
Right, yeah. I did see too, you could have your wedding there now. Maybe everyone's flying to Italy.
Well, by everyone, you mean your immediate family.
Right. Well, you're included in the
Hey, I'm down. I'm just
make
saying.
it a work trip.
A tax write-off. Tax write-off
Nah,
for your
it's
wedding.
too late to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
true.
that would be interesting though. I wonder how much that would cost to
A
rent.
shit followed by a ton.
Well, it also says you can, I think it was the Hall of Mirrors, maybe you can sleep in it to
Yeah,
get
I
like
don't know about
dreams and
that.
stuff.
Yeah, I don't know about if I like that idea.
Okay. Well, we'll see when we get there.
We should get some DMT. Take
Well,
it.
you don't need it. There's already the murals and stuff. You can just,
Yeah, but I
cause it
want it.
without it.
No, I want it to like happen. Like I want the experience and immersion to be exponential. Okay, I don't want it to be as slow. Like I got to work for it. I just want immediate gratification, Sarah.
Well, I think you could tap into it without that because it's on the
There's no fun in
3
that.
ley lines or whatever. But then you know it's real.
Well, DMT's real.
Instead of no, I know, but what you see on it might not be.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. How are we going to get that in? We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about our game plan.
Sarah, where there's a will, there's a way.
Well, yeah, you can do that. I don't need it.
Hey, maybe we can talk to one of the biggest podcasters in the world about it and he can hook us up with some. Joe Rogan really likes his DMT.
Oh, I was going to say, who is that? Okay.
I'll send
Before
him.
You said Joe Rogan.
I'll send him a DM and see if he'll respond back to me.
Yeah,
but hey, my sister and I have this podcast. We really like to do this thing in Italy, and we'd like to do some DMT. Want to come and pay for it?
He might be interested.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay, so the Constitution, this is where the 3 bodies come in, the Constitution. There's the School of Meditation, which is ritual tradition. And then there's social. So that's social theory and social realization.
Okay.
And then the game of life, which is experimentation.
Been playing it for 36 years.
Right. Experimentation, dynamics, and change, I guess.
Okay.
And then they recently added a 4th body. I don't know how to say this. No, maybe I do not say this. Technocate.
And what is that?
Individual inner refinement.
Okay. I can get down with that.
Yeah. So they have citizens, of course. These are broken into 3 levels.
So there's like classes of citizens?
Yep. Yeah. Depending on your involvement, how involved you want to be.
Okay.
There's class A, B, or C.
Okay.
So class A citizens share all resources and live there full time. And they're the only ones apparently who can use the time machine.
There's a time machine there.
Yeah, we'll get to that later.
Okay. I like how you just keep sprinkling this it's like, oh, woo stuff, weird stuff, cult stuff, hippie, time machine. Oh, but we'll get to it later. Okay.
Yeah, a time machine. Well, with the aliens, it makes sense later.
Okay.
There's Class B citizens that contribute financially and live on site a minimum of 3 days a week. Can't really do that either.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know how I feel about that one.
Right. Class C citizens can live anywhere. So that's like the online community and stuff. Yeah. Class A and B, I guess, participate fully in the School of Meditation, Social, and the Game of Life. Class C citizens only participate fully in the School of Meditation.
Okay. Well, I
We
mean, that
can
makes
meditate.
we can meditate. We can sleep on
Right.
it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because I think a lot of their courses are like on meditation. So if you want to pay for that, I guess.
Or you could just cross your legs, sit crisscross applesauce on your living room floor, and do it for
Right.
free.
Well, yeah, right. I like to lay on my back, but
Do you?
yeah,
Do you meditate often?
no.
Okay, then.
No, I
Never
don't.
mind.
Do you?
No.
Right. No, I should do it more. I've been having a lot of weird dreams. Like side note, but I think my creative things are flowing now. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I have like literally like 6 or 7 dreams every night for the
What
past
the
like month.
fuck?
Yeah. Like
How do you
there's too
sleep?
many to even keep track. I don't know. I'm really tired actually. I don't know. It's like sucking the life out of me, these dreams. I'm visiting other worlds.
Oh, man, well, you don't need to go to
That's
Italy.
true.
You're already
I'm
doing
already
it on your
there.
own.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to write them down and do another dream episode.
We really do if you're doing all these.
It's a lot, yeah. Okay, so citizens can participate in different ways with a capital W. So there's the way of the oracle.
All
This
right.
is, well, it's the way of the word and the oracle. This is spiritual teaching, communication, and social connection.
Okay, so they're kind of like they're, I guess, priestly figures ish esque.
Yeah, kind of like different paths you can take, I
Yeah,
guess. Yeah, the
spiritual,
way of the
spiritual.
monk,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, the monk focuses on spiritual service, meditation, and ritual traditions.
Okay.
There's the way of art and work. This is dedication to the community's culture, including mosaic and glass making. The way of health, which focuses on esoteric healing and wellness research. Should we do that one? And then the way of the night with a K. Yeah, not like a sex work.
That was not what I was thinking at all. What the fuck, Sarah?
I don't know the way of the night.
No, I wasn't
With a
thinking that
good
at
name.
all.
Okay, well, that's
No
the first thing I
prostitute
thought
there.
of. Yeah. Okay, with a K,
Okay.
this is dedicated to community protection, organizing, and practical problem solving.
So
The
like the
cops.
police
Like,
force. Okay. Yeah.
right, yeah. So most citizens who live there, they live in houses that have 10 to 20 people each.
Whoo, I'm not doing that.
They said usually you live with the people in your like group, like the ways. So if you're like
Definitely
the
not.
glass makers, you all live together.
No.
It's like a guild, I guess.
Yeah.
From 1983, they added that members can pick an animal first name and a plant last name to connect to nature. So everyone renames themselves.
Okay.
You can choose whatever name you want, but you have to explain to the community why it suits you.
So you not only do you have to pick a crazy name, you gotta sell that crazy name.
Right. Yeah. Well, also, they said you don't have to change your name. You don't have to pick it, or you could wait till whenever you want to choose a name, I guess. You don't have to do it right away.
Well, what would be your Damanhur
I
name?
was thinking about that, and I don't know why. Well, I like dolphins, but I don't feel like I am a dolphin, you know? The animal.
Dolphin
I
Lily.
like, oh, Lily. I like Willow.
Dolphin Willow.
Yeah, because
Sounds like
they're
a
kind of
stripper.
droopy and should I be or like Raven Willow? Am I a
That
raven?
sounds even worse. You sound like a Way of the Night if you're going to be called Raven Willow.
That's no. Or I like penguins. Penguin oak.
It need to be something you work on. Hey, listeners of the
Yeah,
show
I'll
right
think
now,
about it.
let's come up with some creative animal first name, plant last names for Sarah.
And you. What would
No,
yours be? I think you'd be oak more. You're strong. I'm not oak. I'm a will like flow in the breeze. I was
Dandelion.
only thinking of trees. Dandelion. Lion dandelion.
Sounds like
That's
a porn
too much.
star.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll work on it. Maybe I like tulips. Those are good. And they're fleeting. They die really fast. Not that I
Just like me.
I don't know. I'll work on it. I'll update later. I don't know. But that's how they, choose their names. So
Interesting.
and then they do believe Earth is a living being and you have to
Okay.
respect and protect it. I do
Well,
like that.
I can get behind that. I mean,
Right.
I wouldn't go as far as it's a living being, but the respect and protect is always a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Well, a lot of people think of like the spirit of Earth, Mother Earth,
Sure.
I guess.
Sure.
Yeah. They do use renewable energy and produce organic products. They are self-sustaining. So I like that too. I don't know. See, we talked about making a little village. Let's just join this little village.
Nah.
I'll be the librarian, like I said. I don't know if they have books. I'll bring them.
Well, I'm sure that if we created some literature, they would love it too.
Right. I'm sure they do have some books,
They
but
have
someone
to.
has to curate that. Yeah.
Yeah.
They also believe humans came from the stars and colonized the Earth, that we're not really actually from Earth.
Yeah. I mean, that's not like a super far fetched idea. I don't feel like. I mean,
Right.
but at the same time, though, like the more that I think I learn about stuff, like the way that like life developed on this planet, like I think that's just what happens when enough time passes. You know what
Right.
I mean?
Yeah.
I think that just is like a byproduct of time passing more so than we were seated here or we traveled here, or, or
Right.
whatever.
Yeah. I like the theory that like our DNA came from like the asteroids or whatever, that it wasn't like purposeful, but yeah. They do celebrate different seasons and have rituals for all the seasons,
Okay.
just like a lot of, well, they're not
Everyone.
a religion, but yeah. They also believe spirals are everywhere and our whole life revolves around spirals.
I do know a lot of people that like to spiral everywhere, so
What is that book called? Turtles All the Way Down or whatever.
I've never heard of
It's
that,
just
sir.
a spiral. Oh, okay. All right. Well, the cover's just like a spiral with like turtles flowing down.
Okay.
I don't know. Currently, 750 people live there. So that's pretty good
I was going to
amount.
say that's bigger than what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. And there's maybe an additional 1,000 members globally.
Okay. Yeah. Online community and stuff like that.
Right. Class C, I guess.
Hopefully there's I wonder if there's any like class warfare like there.
I
Like,
don't think so.
I don't know, man. People are people regardless of what they believe in, and people are kind of shitty sometimes.
That's true.
Like if some class C's come and visit, it's like all the class A's are just like pointing their nose up to them and stuff. You know what I mean?
Perhaps. Yeah. I mean, I don't know because, well, once we become Class C, we'll.
I don't know how you keep saying this we shit. I'm not becoming shit.
You're going to have me do it alone?
You're not pressuring me into this fucking shit. I feel like you've
All
already
right. I'll
joined
report back.
I feel like you've already joined and you're just trying to get more people to come along and you're trying to sympathy me in this craziness.
No, I have not joined. I do like some of what I've learned, but I am a solitary creature. What animal is that? A wolf.
Oh, wolves live in packs.
No, that's true. What's the most solitary creature? I just don't like organized. It's not a religion, I guess, is what they said, but whatever it is. Community. I don't like any community things. I want to do it alone. What's that? A slug? I don't know. I'll work on that, but like I said, it's not a religion. It's an alternative lifestyle, is what they
Okay,
say.
that's what they church it up to. Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
legit.
It's based on meditation, the study of magic, and the paranormal. I mean, this sounds like I would love this.
I
Just
mean,
solo.
on paper, it definitely sounds like a good thing. I just
Right.
don't know. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, Sarah, a side note, platypus, polar bear, snow leopard,
Mhm.
solitary sandpiper, moose, desert turtle, Hawaiian monk seal, and
It's
what
a
else?
solitary sandpiper. What
It's
does
a
that
bird.
look like? I mean, it starts with S. Oh, they're cute.
Yeah.
A solitary sandpiper tulip.
That's a lot
Oh,
of
I
names.
need the plant. Yeah, does it have to be solitary sandpiper? Can I just say sandpiper? That's a cute name, sandpiper.
I would be called platypus poison ivy.
Nice,
I'm
nice.
just kidding.
That's your new name. You came up with it before I got a name. Okay, they do also believe plants can communicate and sing, which I feel like a lot of people accept that now. Maybe not back then, but there's like
I,
research on it.
yeah, I don't know how much it is, but I also am not naive to the fact that we don't understand how a lot of things actually work. And our understanding might be just biased by our perspective of what we observe.
Right. Yeah, they apparently created a device to listen to plants. I've seen that though, where it's like you clip it on and it makes the noises or whatever.
Yeah, I don't
Right.
know if I buy too much into that, but
Yeah, I don't know. Well, plants have to communicate somehow to fellow plants.
well, do they?
Yeah, they do. Well, they like there's like pheromones or not pheromones exactly, but there's like scents that travel that they warn of like a predator coming. Like they have done research on that where it'll like warn the trees nearby or the plants nearby that like something's eating that one over there.
Hmm. Yeah, they. What is it? M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong did a movie about that.
Yeah, what was that movie? The
The Happening.
well, it wasn't the
The
happening, right? And then
Happening.
it killed
The
everyone.
plants were killing everyone.
Right.
Or
I did like that movie
well,
actually.
people were killing themselves, but the plants were making them do it.
Right. Yeah, it was like a parasite thing
Hmm.
taking over your brain. See? Not far-fetched.
Yeah, Hollywood movie. It happened in a movie.
Well, no, there are studies. Remember the hidden life of trees I read that you guys made fun of me about? It says in there how they communicate with each other to because there's like ways they can make the leaves like more bitter. So if they get the communication of like I'm being eaten over here, then they'll start like leaching that so then it gets more bitter. So when it gets over to them, then it doesn't eat them.
I'm sorry I made fun of you for your tree book, Sarah.
It's good. It's a good book. I don't know. Okay, so I thought this at this point, this is where we're gonna get more woo.
Or more. It's going to go way off.
Yeah, here's where my notes say it's gonna get a bit woo for
So
Jay.
a lot.
Yeah, because that before was not. I didn't
Anything.
think.
Tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, so like I said, they think they can travel in time. They think they can communicate with alien species, and they think they can perform miracles.
Okay.
So apparently, they say the founder traveled. Well, first the ley lines, I guess. I was jumping ahead a little bit, but so he went around for a couple years to choose the location because they needed the ley line spots that converge for the energy that they want to do, like the time travel and the communicating with aliens. So that's why they picked that. They said there's 4 lines that meet there actually. So and in 1997 is where they revealed that they unlocked the secrets of time travel.
In 97, really?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
when they released, I guess, because they were doing like experiments on it.
Okay. Yeah.
So Damanhurians, that's what the people are called, but they do say it's safer to travel deeply into the past versus the recent past because you don't want to change too much. But you can learn from the very deep.
Man, see, I don't know, man. Cause it's like one of those things, what the like the butterfly or not the butterfly effect, but the grandfather theory or whatever, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. Become your own grandpa.
Or if you kill your I wasn't what the fuck is going on here, Sarah?
I
Jesus
say the
Christ.
Futurama episode
Okay, fair. That's valid. Okay, never mind. But
where
yeah,
he's his own grandpa or
yeah.
great grandpa. Yeah.
But in that episode, the universe apparently was fine with that. So, I mean, if
Well, because I think he killed his actual grandpa and then he had to become, right? Isn't that what
yeah,
it is?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, but if it, I don't know. Yeah. I don't like that. Yeah, what if you do kill your grandpa?
Well, and it's like people talk about like, go back in time and like take out like an evil dictator throughout history at some point to prevent some like mass genocide. But then it's like you don't know what the second, third order effects of that would be. You know what I mean?
Right. Could be worse.
It could be worse. It could be better. Like
Could be better. Yeah. You're
surface level, it could
right.
be better.
I mean, you're
But
tossing a coin, I guess.
yeah, definitely a
Well, it's
50-50.
like, right. It's like people say that to just let Hitler get into art school because that's like what triggered
Right.
it or something. You don't have to kill him, just let him get into art
Yeah,
school.
let him get into art school, let him get laid a couple times, and man,
Right.
he's
Yeah.
much different person.
Maybe, yeah.
I doubt it,
Okay.
but
They say they have a machine that magnifies your psychic energy and that allows you to project into the future and the past.
the future as well. I thought you just were talking
Yeah.
about okay.
Nope, future too.
Well,
Yeah.
kind of what I was talking about earlier with like the quantum entanglement, ideas that some of these theoretical physicists have and stuff. Like if there are particles that are entangled across the universe, that means that they are able to transcend space and time. So that would make sense if you could
Right.
do something like that. And if we were able to tap into some unknown potential of the human mind to be able to somehow
Right.
do that, I mean, I guess in woo physics, it could be possible.
Well, because they say time is always like all time is happening right now.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So you could just pick to go in and out of certain spots.
Well, you know what's like crazy, and I'm sorry to tangent off this, but this episode of this podcast blew my mind. So you know how time is like directly, or gravity directly affects time. Like the higher the
Mhm.
gravitational well, the slower you're going to be, moving through
Right.
time. Technically, your feet are closer to the core of the earth, so your feet are moving slower than your head through time.
Hmm.
Even
By like,
it's a minuscule amount, but nonetheless, like
wow. That's
even
why
then,
people trip. That's
their
why I'm
head
always
just
running into stuff. I'm way ahead where my feet are.
Sarah, you might have just cracked the code on clumsiness.
Right. Yep. That's the secret. We should write a book that's not called The Secret because that exists already, but something similar and just talk about that.
The real secret.
Right. Yeah. We still might get like sued or something over that.
Nah.
So they do past lives research
Okay. Because I do
because
believe
that's
in
part of it.
reincarnation. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And you can go back into your past life to see and learn. So I feel like that a lot of people do that too outside of this.
Yeah, for sure. Like past life belief and reincarnation belief is not solitary here by any means.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think if reincarnation is a thing and you are able to, I don't think you would be. I don't think like whatever cosmic, spiritual, universal force. I don't think it would allow you to know too much from what you did. It would just give you the skills to adapt from the lessons that you learned. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's probably true. I mean, some people say they can see, well, when you died, maybe or something. I don't know if that would help you learn
Sure.
anything, but
Right.
yeah, I don't know. Well, here's where they get more woo, I guess. They think their consciousness in the past can alter realities and channel energy from other eras to influence human spiritual evolution.
What?
They think they can bring like past energy here to like
Okay.
influence,
Okay.
yeah, like better energy. I don't know. Like the 70s, bring the 70s energy back.
Make love, not
I don't
war,
know.
man.
Yeah. So, and they said they developed spiritual technologies to increase and channel that energy to the present, I guess.
Okay.
And
So
they have ceremonies, of course.
why do I feel like William Defoe in Spider-Man is just like when you walk into this place is like, I'm somewhat of a scientist myself, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, they're doing experiments. They said they opened a gateway to travel through time too.
Oh,
But
so
only four
like
people
a
could go in it, I guess.
just four? Like at a
Yeah,
time
they
or ever?
It was the one time, I guess, and they said 4 people were able to do it before it closed. They had a 5th person ready to like do it, I guess, but
God,
then
I
they
bet that 5th
closed.
person fucking shit their pants.
I'd be so mad if it's like everyone else got to do it.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. But yeah, they do say they remember the future as well. So they can go to the future, remember the future, and then it helps them create that future.
Okay.
That's what they said. I think it makes sense, you know, if you see it.
I don't think it makes sense.
If you see it and remember it, then you know how to create it,
Okay,
right?
but
To make it the future,
but
the present.
but if you like believe in like the whole like manifest like culture of, you know, thinking it'll happen like The Secret or whatever, then why do you have to go to the future?
Just to make sure it happens.
Well, then no.
No, I don't know. I don't know. They just said they remember the future, which helps them make it.
That sounds like an epic song.
Yeah. I think
it
this should
needs
be
to
a book. Let's make this a book.
Let's do it.
Okay.
We can
I'll
make up
work on that.
stories.
Yeah. Well, we're just remembering the future.
Exactly. Making up stories.
Yeah. And then we're creating that.
Yeah. And then we're gonna have a cult called, and remember what could it be called? Let's think. The Future You Deserve.
Mm. That's the tagline, maybe.
TFD.
Okay, now that we have acronyms, yeah.
That's
That
what I'm
sounds
saying.
good. All right. We'll work on that, the logo. We're making cults all the time.
I'm telling you, man. Netflix is gonna hit us up for a special here pretty soon.
Yeah. I don't know. I do think overall this kind of seems similar to other like religions or
Yeah.
other thoughts
Yeah.
of other movements.
And to be fair, I mean, it is a human based society, and throughout human history, these ideas have always, you know, kind of come true in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, and they definitely took inspiration, obviously, from other cultures and stuff that were more established. So.
For sure, especially in a place like Italy, man. Like you have like you said, all of the Greek culture, all of the Catholic culture.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much, and just within those two, like cultural revolutions of thought and idea, just within those two, there's so much nuance and so much spiritualism and different things like that that you could pull from.
Right, yeah. For the time travel too, they have time travel cabins. That's what they call them. We could go in one. That's where they do the experiments.
So it's like a house, and next thing you know, like the world around you is changing and the house is like staying stationary, or
I'm not sure. They called it a cabin, but for some reason I feel like it's like a box you sit in or something. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Like I said, we gotta go and report back.
You go into this closet, and the people are like, "We'll see you in the future." And you walk out, and all they have is like tinfoil on their body now, but it's the same people.
Right? Yeah. Are they painting themselves like gray to be like the aliens?
Or
you're in the future.
To reference a very great TV show that we already have once already. Welcome to the world of tomorrow.
Yeah, we could do that. That could be our job. I don't know. But at the same time, they say you mentally travel, not your body.
See, this is what I don't like. I feel like they're dosing you with some like herbal hallucinogenic something or other. You
Probably. Also, their leader apparently claimed to have originated from 500 years in the future. And this is why he knew to make this, I guess. Because he came from the future. And he also apparently knew 12 ancient languages.
I'm speaking Italian. This language does not exist 500 years from now. This proves that I am from the future.
Oh my, that'd be really funny if that's what he said. They also said he possessed a code to save humankind, which they inscribed in the temple, but it's in the coded language. So,
from what though? What saving us from what?
I don't know. That's not clear. Ourselves, maybe, or the aliens. I don't know. People have left the community. Shocking, I know. But those people say that the time travel element has like dwindled because apparently, well, they say because they're trying to have higher end tourists visit now, who are just part of like the consciousness movement. Like I guess the yogis, the spiritual people. So they're stopping talking about time travel as much, I guess, is what some of these people say. Although there was a YouTube video from 2022 and they let them sit in the time travel machine. So they're still talking about it in that video, but they put it up for YouTube though. I don't know.
Money they're making from AdSense
Right,
revenue.
high-end tourists. Wait, that can't be us. We're the regular ones.
Yeah, I have tens of dollars. May I see the time travel machine?
Right, yeah. But then they also say only Class A people can use it. But they let this YouTuber use it.
Well, true, but everything has a price, Sarah.
Right, that's true, yeah. I guess I don't know how big of a YouTuber they were, but I don't know. I'll find it later. But so similar to the time travel, they communicate with alien species and other entities, they said. Demons, I guess. I don't know. Angels, anything else?
Interdimensionals.
Right. Yeah. Bigfoot. I would love to talk to Bigfoot.
The Wendigos.
Yeah. The Squindigos.
Skindigos.
Yes. Yeah. So they say they use galactic telepathy.
Okay.
Telepathy.
You're going to get there.
Galactic telepathy. What is it? Telepathy. Wait.
Telepathy.
Okay.
Telepathy.
Telepathy. Okay. Sorry. So they do think humanoid alien civilizations exist in the world or in the universe.
Okay,
Not the
yeah,
world,
I would believe that.
Yeah, so they can collaborate with them by establishing contact through mental synchronization and meditation techniques.
I don't buy that though, man, because like it depends on how advanced they are. Like, why would they want to talk to you? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Well, maybe they're like was it the Palladians?
I don't know what you're talking
Is that
about.
what they are? No, that's not the same thing. From Pleiades? I'm thinking of like Paladin, but that's not what it is. The ones that are like
we can tell
really
Sarah's
tall.
been having dreams 7 times a night because she can't think straight right now.
They're communicating through me right now. No, I don't know. No, it's the really tall ones that have like blonde hair and blue eyes. I don't really like
the Nordics.
Yeah, but they start with a P. Pleiades or something. I don't know, but they're meant to like guide humanity. Is what they interfere with humans all the time, is what people say, because they're trying to guide us to not like nuke ourselves. So maybe they're talking to them.
Maybe.
I don't know. They also,
or maybe it's the lizard people. Maybe this is an evil
disguised, cult. Right? Maybe they're being tricked by the lizards.
Yeah,
lizard people. They're just talking to lizards.
Could you imagine like an actual lizard person? And like, I could not take it seriously because you know how lizards do that thing where they like lick their eye to make them moist because they can't blink.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, I'm trying to have a serious conversation with you. Now I'm just going to laugh.
That would be crazy. I don't know. You'd have to get used to that though. The first time you saw that, they'd be like, whoa.
I'd be like, bro,
what
stop.
Just happened? It's like
don't
picking
do that.
Your nose or something.
Yeah. Hey, just say you need a glass of water and just throw it in your face. I'd much rather you do that than.
You'd rather them do that. Just dunk their head in a bowl of water every
couple seconds,
okay. Or just have a spritzer.
There you go. Even better. One of those little spritz fans without the fan.
Right. Yeah. Oh, we would make like glasses for them that just spritz right into it. That's a good idea if they come out of hiding.
Sounds like a new t-shirt idea. We'll
work on that.
I wear my, I want to have a pun on the sunglasses at night. I'll come up with something.
Okay. Yeah. So they also say they have energy circuits they call Selfica.
Selfica.
Yeah.
Or would it be Selfica?
Selfica. I feel like we're close to like a swear word or something.
100%. They're really saying go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Selfica. Yeah, I don't know what the origin of that is because I was just thinking like self, but that's not Italian, obviously. I don't know. Let us know if anyone knows what that means in Italian. This is a discipline involving spirals because everything's spiral, right?
Everything's spiraling.
Right. Well, we
Everybody,
are.
everything.
Everyone, we are. We are. This. We are.
Okay.
We're constantly spiraling. It's made of metal, minerals, and colors. So the spirals are designed to act as conductors to channel and interact with intelligent, non-human energies and cosmic forces. So it like directs it straight to you. I like that.
I don't know if
So they think it's a way to enter an ultra state of consciousness.
ultra.
Yeah.
It's
Ultra
it's like the difference
conscious.
between supernatural and supranatural.
Right. Yeah. Well, and the temple itself, too, they say because it's on those ley lines that it's an antenna for receiving galactic information. Just being there. Can you imagine what my dreams would be like if I sleep there?
I feel like I don't think ley lines are a real thing.
Well, that's fair. You could think that. We got to go to Sedona, the vortices.
We actually really should. That would be much
Yeah,
more of a feasible trip than
right,
going to Italy.
right. Yeah, let's plan that one then. Well, there's probably ley lines closer to us too, right?
I'm sure there are. They're all made up,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
there could be a ley line right in this room.
There could be.
Converging.
Maybe that's why I have some weird dreams.
Maybe.
I'm gonna have to look that up. We should talk about astrocartography too later.
What is that?
It's like the idea that it's based on your birth chart
Jesus.
and it's over the world, like the map of the world, and it has different lines for different areas that you're better to work in or better to make a family or whatever. Like because of the energies.
So it's like astrology, but for realty.
For what?
Realty.
Realty?
I guess
Realty, yeah.
realty.
No, I
See,
thought you
we're
were
all
saying
fucked up.
reality.
No,
I was like,
realty.
what?
We're
Yeah, yeah.
we're both sleep
Right.
deprived, so there you go. We can't talk. We both can't talk today. Realty.
Yeah. Yeah, basically. Well, they don't find you a house in those areas.
Well,
You got
yeah,
to do
but
that.
well, sure, but I mean, you're the realtor in the spiritual realm at that point.
Right. Yeah. Well, there's different places that give you different energy. So it's just saying because it's on that line of your birth chart. Because there are places where you go and you're like, ooh, this is not the place for me.
That's true.
So maybe it coincides with your birth chart.
Or maybe it's just because there's weird rednecks standing outside the gas station at 2:00 in the morning.
Well, even where places I haven't seen that, I still feel like I would not live it. Every time you travel, you think could I live here?
Yeah.
At least I do.
No offense to the people in the lovely state of New Jersey, but when I flew into Newark Airport, the first thing I said was, ugh.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, there's just some places you're like, oh, I could maybe live here. Or it's like, no way. There's no way I would ever live here. So we should do that. Future episode. But so in May 2009, there is a website called Damanhur Inside Out, which has anonymous
I don't
testimonials.
feel like I want to go to that website, Sarah.
No, it's anonymous testimonials from people who claim to be ex-members saying
Okay.
that this is like a cult, basically.
Mm,
Or that it was abusive, I guess.
okay.
I don't know. Yeah, that's all it's about because they're bringing the inside out, I guess.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And there's articles, I guess, relating to legal controversy for the founder. I don't know. The founder died in 2013 though, so now they're saying since then it's changed a lot, for the better is what they're saying.
Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah. I
Typically,
wouldn't say
that's
the
not the
people who
case.
left her. Well, right, yeah. No, Damanhur is saying it's better now.
Yeah, well, of course they are.
Right. Well, people are calling them an ethical cult.
Okay,
As if
but
there could be
but
such a
I'm almost positive I could use that term for any religious sect of anything. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
probably. Right. Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, they have become more outward facing. I guess all these tourism and stuff since he died in 2013. That's why we can visit now. But I don't know. I'm not sure if it's a cult. It's definitely a movement. Could be cult. I don't know. Anything with less members starts off as a cult, I feel like.
100%. Yeah, I mean,
So,
if you start a quote unquote new religion, you're going to be classified as a cult for sure.
right.
You know, but you get a third of the world's population involved in that cult. Now it's not a cult, it's a religion.
Right. Yeah.
So
So, I don't know. It sounds interesting. I'm not going to join it.
I hope not.
Well, I don't like I said, I don't like when it's like a group activity, I guess. I want to do it on my own.
Yeah. You want to platypus it up. I get it.
Yeah. Is that what we decided?
Well, I don't know.
Platypus? No, that was
Or
you, wasn't it?
yeah, you're the solitary sandpiper.
Yeah. I don't know the plant though still. Willow? It doesn't flow. Doesn't flow.
Well, you need one that starts with S, so you could be
Sandpiper, a plant that starts with an S?
yeah, plants that start with
Sassafras. That's a plant.
scabble, salvia,
Okay.
sword,
Sandpipers.
sword willy, sword willy, sword
What is that?
lily.
What's that look like?
I have no
These
idea.
are too many. This is too many. Oh, gladiolas.
Sneezeweed.
Sneeze. It needs to not be so many syllables, I think.
I don't,
Sandpiper's already a lot.
I don't know. Sandpiper sneezeweed, that has a really good ring to it.
What does that one look like?
I don't know.
Sneezeweed. Sneezewort? No, that doesn't look like me. It's like yellow and orange. I don't like it. No, because I have to justify my new name, right? So I can't justify that. So what did you say? Salvia? Is that better?
No.
It's purple-ish, pink.
There's more animals that I just found.
Oh, that are solitary.
Yeah.
I don't think it needs to start with an S. Yours didn't start
No,
with a J.
I know. I wasn't trying to make it start with a S. I just
Okay.
let's see. Long-tailed weasel,
Does it have to be a long tail?
frilled neck lizard,
This is so. All of these are like too long.
striped skunk, spring peeper,
What's that? What is that? That's interesting. A frog?
long-nosed whip snake.
It's too many syllables. It needs to be like 2 syllables or 3, 2 to 4.
Three is too many, but it needs to be 2 to 4.
What did you say? It seemed too long.
I don't know. What?
Okay, well, what about just a weasel? Or it has to be. I'm not a weasel though. I don't know.
You're not.
I'll take a quiz.
Yeah.
That's how I decide things.
Check your astrology charts to see what kind of animal you are.
Right, yeah. Okay. Or I'll just like ask my tarot.
ChatGPT.
No, I'll just pull a card and see what animal's on it, if any. Because they don't.
The cards don't lie.
Right, yeah. Or I'll just spin a wheel, a random wheel.
You could do that too.
But no, you have to justify it too. You're the what? Platypus something? What was your plant? I don't remember. Cactus?
Poison ivy.
Poison ivy. Okay, I'll figure mine out later. But that's what I have on them. I started with it because I thought they time travel, and that was just a very small part of what they do.
Well, Sarah, they diversify as far as the woo goes,
Right.
And I really do. After doing this show for a little over a year and a half now, like we have a lot of places we got to go. Like we really do need to start thinking about. Like right. I think Sedona would be a cool place. We could definitely make that happen. And I know you don't really remember it, but it was wild up there. Like just the environment.
In Arizona?
Yeah.
I went to Sedona as an adult.
No, I know. I'm saying just when we were kids. I know you don't remember that when we were kids.
No, I don't remember that. No.
Maybe because all the vortices were around.
Right. Well, I do remember when I went, because I went in 2018, I think, or 2019.
Yeah,
one of those. Yeah, I remember that. I got a tarot reading. I didn't really like it.
Cards
I can read
that
my
day.
own cards. No, they were very accurate. I just didn't like what it said.
Mind your business, tarot cards.
But it was true. But I didn't feel any. Actually, we went up one of them. Which one? The bell? whatever.
Yeah.
One of the vortices. I didn't feel anything except hot and tired.
I need some water.
Well, I do get dehydrated really a lot. I'll have to have a lot of water. I did get a really bad nosebleed
Maybe
from
it
being so
was.
dry. It was like the worst nosebleed of my life.
All
So,
of the liquid in your body was spewing out of your nose.
yeah, it was really bad. We should do that though, because aren't there a lot of UFO sightings?
There
I
are
didn't
a
see
lot
any
of
of that.
UFOs. There are a lot of Western Native American folklore
Yeah,
things, out that way.
pretty close to the Grand Canyon too.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what might actually be cool? We'll talk offline. Actually, I don't want to spoil anything. But
Yeah,
hey, listeners, that's this was one of those episodes. Once again, I didn't really know anything about.
yeah. I
And
mean, I
it's
didn't know much about it till I researched it. I like the spiral idea. Should I get a tattoo of a spiral? I already have the best shape in the world.
I mean, if you want to get a tattoo of a spiral, though, Sarah, it has to be where your third eye is.
I'm not doing that. No, I have a process of where I get my tattoos.
Well,
I'll have to pick.
I was just making a very intuitive suggestion.
Okay, maybe my ankle, my foot.
Yeah, foot's hard though because it wears off really quickly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my ankle, my other ankle.
Ankle might not be bad,
Since I already have the hexagon.
or the wrist might be good.
Yeah, but I already have my
That's true.
my.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess I could flow into it.
that's what I'm saying.
Should I do that? I don't know.
Maybe.
It needs to be something. It can't just be like a mash spiral.
Right.
It needs to be like, I don't know, something cool. I'll work on it. I don't know.
Well, listeners, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I definitely enjoyed the episode. If you want to check us out on any social media platform at the Paranoid Perspective Podcast. Search that up. You will find us there. If you want to help support the show, go to patreon.com/the Paranoid Perspective Podcast. Got some extra free perks over there and some not free perks. That's why you're going to Patreon. Misspoke there. Anyway, easiest and free way to help support the show is to share this podcast with a friend, like, comment, share, all the good old social media buzzwords. If you also want to help support the show, we have an Amazon affiliate link. What are we affiliating and shilling for tonight, Sarah?
I thought my blue light glasses, so you can see. Well, it doesn't help you see, actually.
So you can continue to see after you've stared at your computer all day
Right.
long.
Yeah, I have been wearing them more since I work at home now all the time. But stylish.
Stylish, sleek,
Yeah,
chic.
right. Helps your eyes not hurt by watching all these YouTube videos about Damanhur. That's what I was doing yesterday, but so that'll be in the description.
Well, if you want to check out those blue light glasses, like Sarah said in the description, you can find the link to our Amazon affiliate link. I think that's all we have to plug. Right?
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
Cool. As always, then.
Remember, just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not watching. See you next time on The Paranoid Perspective.